OSA layer or OSA module. So this OSA is an open system interconnection module. What is open system interconnection? See, in previous we had discussed about SMTP protocol. So consider if you are using a Gmail, Outlook mail, iCloud mail, any mail, it all works in the SMTP protocol only. Okay, is it possible for me, so just consider I'm using a Gmail and you're using Outlook mail. Okay, both are in a different domain. So Gmail is belongs to Google, Outlook is belongs to Microsoft. Okay, is it possible for me to send mail from my Gmail to your Outlook mail? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Even it is a two different platform. Gmail is a different platform, Outlook is a different platform. But I can able to mail from my Gmail to your Outlook mail. See, just consider I'm using a Linux machine and you are using a Windows machine. Is it possible to share a data from my system to your system? Yes. Of course, we can able to share the data. How it is working? It is due to OSA layer. This OSA is an open system interconnection module. So, who introduced this OSA layer first of all? So, this OSA layer was introduced by ISO. OSA it was introduced by ISO, International Standard Organization. International Standard Organization. Okay, they give standard to all everything. Okay, it may be institution or any product. So ISO create this OSA layer to make every system to interconnect and share data. So that is the goal of OSA layer. Okay, to connect every system to share data. Okay, different platforms. Okay, to connect different platforms to share data. So that is why ISO introduced OSA layer. Data between two different platforms. See here I'm using a Gmail and you're using Outlook mail or iCloud mail. Yes, I can able to send mail to your Outlook or iCloud also from my Gmail using OSLA. If there is no OSLA, then I can't able to send you the mail. So this is why OSA layer is created, and this OSA model having the 7 layers. Okay, even if you want to say OSA layer from application to physical, that okay, or physical to application, that also fine. Most people will think like we have to list OSA layer from physical to application only. That is not like that, but we have to follow the order. Okay, so if we are going from physical to application is we have to maintain the order of physical, data link, network, transport, session, presentation, and application. We should have to maintain the order, and in this OSA layer is used to communicate between two different platforms. Okay, if I am the person I am sharing data with different platform device, it is done using voice layer only. So here there's a 2 point, one is sender side and another one is receiver side. So from application to physical is a sender side, and physical to application is a receiver side. Okay, application to physical is sender, physical to application is a receiver. Okay, but if you are teaching OSLA to somebody, I recommend you can go with application to physical to teach easily, because application to physical is a sender side. First, who will do? Sender will send the data or receiver will receive the data? First, sender only send the data. So you have to go with, if you are teaching OSLA to somebody, you can go with application to physical, because just personally I'm sharing with you. Last I think in 1 year I attend some more network conference and meeting at all, just hosted free in online. Just I see most people, even they telling false answers in OSA layer also. That makes me really surprised. Okay, they change the order. They starting from physical to application, there be some layers are at all. So that is not good. So you can go from physical to application or application to physical, but you have to maintain the order. And most thing, if you want to if you are teaching OSA layer that have to be easily understood to somebody, you can go from application to physical. Now we are going to see about OSA layer from application to physical, and we'll see what each layer will do. So we set up the scenario. I am sending an image to you via WhatsApp. From this OSA model, how the image is processing. Okay, I'm sending a 10 MB PNG file, image file to you in WhatsApp. According to the OSA layer, what happened in each and every layer? So here I'm the sender. First I'm using the application layer. So application layer only provide the graphical interface. Okay, in application, in WhatsApp application only, what I'm doing, I am choosing the picture. Okay, in WhatsApp application only, I'm choosing the picture. Application layer only provides the graphical interface. And once in application layer, I select the picture, it goes to presentation layer. So what does presentation layer will do? It will encrypt the data. Okay, in application layer only, I can able to select the picture. Okay, in application layer I select the picture what I need to send, and it goes to the presentation layer. In presentation layer only, the data got encrypted. Okay, once after this encrypted, see here only SSH and SSL service are running. Okay, the HTTP HTTPS protocols are running in application layer, and SSL certificate TLS SSH will be running in presentation layer. In presentation layer only, it encrypt the data. Once after encrypt the data, it goes to the session layer. Now this session layer will convert the data into zeros and ones. Okay, either it may be PNG format or a JPG format, any format. This session layer converts data into binary, which is this session layer converts data into zeros and ones. So first in application layer only we select the photo, and next it goes to the presentation layer. Presentation layer encrypt the data, and then it goes to the session layer. In session layer, it converts data PNG format to zeros and ones, and next it goes to the transport layer. This transport layer is the heart of OSI layer. I'll tell you why the transport is the heart of OSI layer. And this transport layer will do data segmentation. What is segmentation? It is splitting data. See, now this transport layer will do data segmentation. Okay, so instead of sending a one bulk 10 MB file, it will be segment the packet, it will be segregate the packet into 10 1 MB file. Okay, so it is easy to share because one 10 MB is a very bulk object. Okay, so instead of that, it will be segregate, it will be segmented to 10 1 MB packet. Okay, so this transport layer only does the data segmentation. And once after data segmentation, it comes to the network layer. In network layer only, source and destination IP will be set. Okay, who's sending this data and where this data is going to get received, and who is going to receive this data. Source and destination IP address will be stored in the network layer. Once after the network layer, it go with data link layer. In the data link layer only, it includes the physical address. Okay, source MAC, destination MAC address. Okay, in network layer, it adds the source and destination IP address, and next it goes to the data link layer. Inside the data link layer only, the physical address sender MAC, source MAC, and destination MAC will be added. And finally, it goes to the physical layer. So physical layer is the LAN cable or the router. Okay, so router LAN cable or comes under the physical layer. So using our LAN cable or using our router only, we send the data from our network to another. So still the data is on our network only. Okay, so you just consider this physical layer is a router. Okay, so this is a LAN and physical is a router. So once it crosses the router, then only it goes to the outside network. So this is actually sender side. And now I'll tell you about the receiver side. How the person receive, how you receive my data. So first it comes to your physical layer. Okay, from your router or Wi-Fi only you receive the data. Once after physical, it goes to the data link layer. In now data link layer will check the source and destination map whether it is come from the correct source or not, it comes to the correct address or not. And next it goes to the network layer. So now the network layer verify the source and destination IP address. After that, it goes to the transport layer. See, in previous, while sending, what this transport layer will do, this transport layer will do the data segmentation, which is converting a big data into multiple small packets. Now this transport layer is the responsible to collect all the packet, okay, all the 10 packets and merge into one packet. If any packet is missed, this transport layer is responsible to the data loss. Okay, transport layer is only responsible to the data loss. So this is why transport layer is the heart of OSI. Okay, transport layer is the if any data loss will occurs, this transport layer only responsible to that. So why transport layer is heart of OSI. And once after that, it goes to the session layer. What session layer does in previous, while sending, it converts the data into zeros and ones. Now session layer receives the data as a zeros and ones. It have to convert the data back to the original form, to the PNG. Okay, and it send the data to the presentation layer. Now presentation layer will decrypt the data. While sending, it encrypts the data. Now presentation layer will decrypt the data, and finally it sends the data to the application layer. So in your mobile, you can able to see the picture graphical image using application layer. So this is actually OSI. This is how OSI can works.